This is huge. This is much bigger. This is not some cute story. Oh, they got Trump, now they got him. No, this is big. In fact, this may be the largest, and probably is the largest, intelligence breach in the history of the United States. Certainly the biggest one since the Rosenbergs. Dana Remus. Dana Remus is the attorney who found the documents in the first place, okay? But this is the thing about Dana Remus that Christina Bobb and Steve Bannon broke and brought out and highlighted yesterday. And again, everyone in the media know about this. She's not just some regular lawyer. She's Biden's private lawyer, but she's a big-time Washington insider. Do you know what her job was before she was Biden's personal attorney? She was the White House counsel for Joe Biden. So she resigned from her job as White House counsel for Joe Biden, got this job with one of these big private law firms in D.C. and immediately becomes Biden's private attorney, and then goes on this search for these classified documents. The way the story's been presented is that they were just doing some cleanup work, cleaning around the office, going through some things, and accidentally came upon them. In fact, his lawyers released a statement with a timeline of finding all the documents, and what they said was the attorneys unexpectedly found the documents. Unexpectedly. Do you believe that? So let me go through this. I looked her up on Wikipedia, just so we could get an idea, and wait till you find out who she's married to. So Dana Remus is Biden's private attorney who found the records at the fake think tank that took $60–70 million from the CCP, right? This is her bio on Wikipedia. If you're on hold, stand by. I'll go to the calls in just a moment, but this is a huge development in DocuGate. Dana Remus is a lawyer who served as White House counsel for U.S. President Joe Biden from January 21 to July 2022. So why would she leave that job to become Biden's private attorney? Now, there's more of her bio, which I'll get to. Why would she leave big, important job in D.C., counsel to the President of the United States, and then become the private attorney for the man she was working for as a government attorney? It's pretty simple. They found something out, and she wanted to be able to work with him with lawyer-client confidentiality and off books to the public. Anything she does as White House counsel is open through the Freedom of Information Act and public information request.
Come on, man. What are we talking about?
So they found something out. What that is, we don't know exactly. We don't know really at all. They found something out, and she had to go and work for Biden off books as a private attorney, so she's got the client-lawyer confidentiality going on that she would not have as White House counsel. So listen to this. This is the lawyer that found the documents. Dana Remus worked as White House counsel for Joe Biden from January 2021 to July 2022. Prior to that, she was general counsel to Joe Biden's 2020 presidential campaign. Earlier in her career, she was deputy assistant to the President of the United States, Barack Obama, and deputy counsel for ethics during the Obama administration. She was also general counsel for the Obama Foundation until 2019 and was also an attorney for Michelle Obama. So this is a big-time lawyer who resigned from one of the top jobs a lawyer can have, White House counsel. It's not the top, top would, I guess, would be attorney general, but right after that, White House counsel, it's a big deal. They find out something. She has to resign so she can become his private attorney, and then boom, she finds these documents. And Bannon made a good point. Going through closets and going through boxes of papers and files and everything isn't something that you have a top attorney like this do. This is something that you have like an intern do. So whatever they were looking for, whatever they found out about is huge. Now listen to who she's married to. This is in her Wikipedia. This is the lawyer who found the documents at the fake think tank. She's married to a man named Brent Holmgren, who serves as listen to this. This is what her husband does. Her husband serves as the Assistant Secretary of State for Intelligence and Research in the Biden administration. She was married to her husband on January 21st, 2018. Do you know who married her? Who officiated her wedding? It wasn't a priest and it wasn't a minister. Who married her? Who do you think? Who presided over the wedding? President Obama. President Obama married her to her husband. Isn't that, I know, it's crazy. Presidents have that authority. I remember Bill Clinton married a couple. I think Bill Clinton married Carlos Danger to Huma Ahmadine, which was him officiating over that wedding was more of a curse. So the reason I highlight all this, I'm not a conspiracy nut, but this woman is a big deal. A big deal. With big-time jobs, big-time connections. This is not the kind of person that's going through the closet, looking through boxes, doing spring cleaning. This is the kind of person who's like Harvey Keitel in Pulp Fiction, who something's happened and you call her in to do the cleanup. And as a private attorney, there's lawyer-client confidentiality. Now, if you're on hold, stand by. This is huge. This is much bigger. This is not some cute story. Oh, they got Trump, now they got him. No, this is big. In fact, this may be the largest, and probably is the largest, intelligence breach in the history of the United States. Certainly the biggest one since the Rosenbergs.
The lion, dog, face, pony soldier.
I saw a guy on television yesterday. I didn't catch his name, but because I was kind of out of it with this cold, but he is a intelligence guy, retired, and he said that the documents they found are of the highest level of top secret there is. There's not a level of classification more top secret than the level these documents are. Isn't that crazy? And these are documents that do not leave the rooms where they're kept. So how this got out and why it got out and why the Attorney General got involved in all this, these are questions we don't have the answers to. It's a bit of a mystery, but this is what I think happened. I think now the attorney resigned as White House counsel in July. The Trump raid on Mar-a-Lago was in August. Now, I don't have the dates of the raid in August at hand or the exact date that she resigned, but there's a connection between the Trump raid in August and her resignation as White House counsel in July and starting to work for Biden in a private capacity so she could have the confidentiality in July. They knew he had some documents, and they knew it wasn't good because this raid was coming on Trump. They knew about it. So she went in, started looking through for the classified documents. They knew it was bad, knew he shouldn't have these things. And then they found out that the documents were more classified and had more sensitive information than they dreamed of. The documents were more sensitive than they thought. Much more sensitive than they thought. And there were more of them than they thought. And then they realized that Biden is doing some dirty business. Why would he have these? These are the highest level of classification there is. They're worse than they thought. They had no choice but to bring in the Attorney General. They had no choice. They were that bad. And that's something. That's saying a lot. Without question, he's going to resign over this, in my opinion. It's that bad. So there was a story yesterday that came out, didn't tell us details of the documents, but said that these were Obama documents. Did you catch this? Did you hear this at all reported yesterday? These were Obama documents, the classified documents. So the whole reason this happened is not to help Joe or cover for Joe. They're covering for Obama. This is an Obama operation. Obama is behind this entire thing. This whole document scandal of Joe Biden's, Barack Obama and his people are behind the whole thing. They went into the think tank. They went into the garage. The Obama people reported it to the archives. The Obama people reported it to the Attorney General, and the Obama people leaked it to the press. Because these documents are of the highest level of classification. It's such a serious charge. They don't want Obama connected to it. Joe stole them from Obama, and Obama put this whole thing in motion. So that's why this entire thing happened. Barack Obama. There were two stories about the documents that came out yesterday. The classified documents in the closet, the garage, the 5 over the weekend, and the documents in his home office as well. There's two things that came out about these documents. One is they have the highest level of top secret classification that exists. There's not a higher level of secret than these documents. They're the highest level, whatever that level is, ultra, I don't know. That's what they are. These are at the level of like the D-Day invasion plans before the invasion, like the overlords. These are the top level of classification. This was reported yesterday. Then there was a second story. You got to put all these pieces together. No one is reporting this. You got to watch and read everything and put the pieces together yourself, like I did, yesterday. Then there was a second story about the documents from another source that said these were Obama documents. These top secret documents that Biden has are Obama documents. So here's what I think happened. I think when he was vice president, he stole these documents from Obama's desk in the Oval Office, the Obama White House. He stole them. Stole them. These are the originals. These are not copies. These are originals. He stole the documents. This woman, who's his lawyer, really works for Obama. She's tight with Obama. Obama officiated her wedding to her husband in 2018. She's working for Obama. It's like if you work for the mob boss and you get a mob attorney, he's working for the boss, not you, okay? This is to protect Obama. These documents, the highest level of classification there are Obama documents, taken from his White House, stolen from his White House by Joe Biden. They went in there to protect Obama. The reason they have a special counsel, the Attorney General, remember, was appointed to the Supreme Court by Obama. These are Obama people. Garland, they've dropped Biden. They've appointed a special counsel. This is all about protecting Obama. This was leaked to the press by Obama and his people. The Obamas and the Obama people are the ones who have exposed this entire thing to protect Obama. It's a big story here. And I know Peter Doocy yelled at Biden yesterday about the logs, and they want to keep talking about that. But if you follow all the news that's going on, everything's coming together now. But this is huge stuff we're getting into today, and it's new being put all together like I'm doing this morning. I got a little bit from Fox. I got a little bit from Steve Bannon. I got a little bit from here, a little bit from there, and I'm putting this puzzle together, and it's all coming together. Obama is behind the whole thing of exposing Biden and leaking the story.